What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Baby Shaq, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use TradingView. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So in this main window, we have a market summary of your indices, stocks, crypto, futures, forex, bonds, and ETFs. So up top, you can see that you have all of your products. You have your charts. Then you have screeners, calendars, options, new flow, and then all of these other things like pricing and the features that TradingView gives you. Up here you have your communities tab where you can connect with other traders and share your trading ideas, indicators, and strategies. At this tab we have all of the different markets, indices, stocks, crypto, futures, forex, etc. Up here we also have your brokers, which if you want to trade directly from TradingView, then you just have to sign up with a broker. Then you add your broker to TradingView and you can trade directly from TradingView just like me. Then you have the More's tab, which if you want to download the TradingView desktop app, then you can right here. So let's get on to the charts. So I'm going to click Super Charts, and as you can see, this is the default layout that TradingView comes in. Right now, this is the 1 minute time frame. You have all of your time frames up here. You have the 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, which if you want to have all of these different time frames up here sitting there already, then all you have to do is click the star and it will favorite it and it will add it to the top for you. To the right, we have the way you want to display your chart, which you can have it in candles, hollow candles, line charts, Heikin-Ashi, etc. Next to that, we have your indicators tab where you can add on indicators. So if you click on one of these, you type them in and you can get whatever indicator you want. So once you click it, your indicator pops up. This is the pane over here that adds the indicator, and you can hide it or make it visible. To the right, we have your alerts where you can set up an alert, and you can also right click to set up an alert as well, which is how I always do it, and it sets it up right where you like it, and you can move it around just like this. And then also we have bar replay, which helps you back test if you like to back test and test your strategy to see if it is effective. So how you use bar replay very quickly is you click this and you go back to a moment in time where you want to test your strategy and you click it, and then to go forward you click this button, and if you want to go backwards you go to select and you just bar replay it once again. Now if you want to change the intervals that it's moving in, you can move by these increments. 5 minutes, I'm going to go down to a 5 minute time frame, and as you can see, that's how it moves. And then if you want to increase the speed of it or slow it down, you can use this panel as well. If you want to play the bars one at a time, then you can click this right here and you can slow it down, speed it up, anything you desire. Next, we have your layout, which is right here, the way you want to display your charts. So you can have multiple charts up at a time, and this is the way that you do it. So you can click this right here and it will split your screen in two and give you two different charts to look at. So now I have ES on one side and I have ES actually on the other side. So the reason that's happening right now is because you have to go to set up the chart differently, and you go down here in this window pane, and right now I have symbol locked. So once I unclick that, I can have two different symbols on my chart. So now I can have the NASDAQ over here and ES over here. Also down low, you have intervals, crosshair, time, and date range. If you don't want the price to move together, then you click on date range, and now you can move one at a time. And you just play around with these and you can get the type of chart settings that you desire. Now up here, we have your watch list. If you want to create a new list, you go right here, you get whatever you want to add, and then you right click on it and you go to add section, and then you can create your title from there. New watch list. And then you can add something else, and then when you want to minimize this pane, you click this right there. So now let's say you want to change some of the way these bars look. You right click right here and you go to settings. This is how you really customize your chart to make it look different from anybody else's. So this is where you change the candles colors. If you want the bodies to be black, you can change everything to black. And you have a ton of different ways that you can customize your chart. Let's say you work a lot at night on your computer, it's too bright for you. You can change the background color right here, and now you have black, but that's too dark for what I got going on. So that looks okay. I don't like these grid lines, so I'll take them off. You make them 0 opacity, and now you should have no grid lines, and you can click OK, and now you have a different color customized chart. Now If you want to save this, you right click, you go to settings, and then you go to template down at the bottom left, and you click save as, and you can type the name new template chart. Now once you save it and click OK, you're good to go. And next time you want to find that template, this is my chart settings right here. You can go to that name, new template chart, and there you go. Now to the left, we have all of your different ways to mark up your chart. So we have all of these different types of ways to find out if you want to take a trade. So you left click and bam. So a lot of people don't know how to keep the same drawing tool on the chart. The way you do that is by clicking on the tool that you want to use, and then you go to stay in drawing mode. And once you click that, it'll keep the same tool on your chart. Now the way you make a straight line is you hold down the shift button, and once you do that, it will make a flat line straight across, because it's hard to do it without it. You see this? As soon as I click shift, it makes it flat. The magnet tool is one of the best and most useful tools as well. Once you click on it, it'll lock on to the points on the chart that you're trying to lock on to, and then you hold that shift and it'll keep your line nice and flat. So you have pinpoint accuracy to the spots that you want to have your lines on. And we can do that with anything on the chart. You can hold the command button, go down, let command go, and there you go. Now, in order to actually access this magnet tool without having it always clicked, which is what I usually do, is you hold down the command button. And when you hold that down, it'll actually lock it on for you. So you can keep the magnet tool unlocked, and when you need it, you can just hold down that command and it can lock on, and then you can go back to using everything regular. Now, if you want to favorite some of these as well, you can. You click it right here on the right side, and then to actually have your favorites pop up on the chart, you go down to the bottom left, and now you have all of your favorite tools on your chart that you can use at any given time, instead of going all the way over here and trying to search through them. So now you have access to everything right there. Now, if you're trying to get rid of something that you just drew, you hold down Command Z, at least for MacBooks. Now, this right here is a useful tool as well. It's called Path, and it's found right here. And it's very useful for marking up your chart or just giving a type of display that you want to show someone. And when you're done, you double click on that same spot and it stops there. And then you can move this around and do whatever you got to do with it. Now on the top right, we have take a screenshot. You can download, you can copy image, you can do all that stuff if you want to share your chart with someone that you know or with your community, anything like that, so they can review your charts, etc. So this is a very useful tool, and I use it all the time in my community. Don't forget, guys, I have a free Discord community down below where you guys can join, and there's tons of knowledge to be gained from it. I promise you will not be disappointed. All right, if we click right here, we have your watch list, and then if we click right here, we have all of your alerts. So if you put an alert out, there's many ways you can do it. You can have a line right here, a horizontal or a trend line, and you right click it, and then you can click add alert, crossing trend line. And then once this shows up like that, you know that your alert is active. And when the price hits it, you should hear it ring. Now there's different ways that you can have your alerts go off. Once you right click it, add alert, you can customize your alert. You can add a custom name, a message that you want it to send. You can have how you want it to trigger, and then you can have the type of sound as well that you want, as well as you can have it send an email or a notification on your phone, which is how I have mine. So when I'm away from the chart, I don't really have to worry about it unless I get a notification that's telling me that the price is at the level that I want to see it, and now I can start to actually pay attention and see whether I want to buy or sell at that opportunity. Down below we have this, which is super useful as well. This helps you organize your chart and all of your drawings. So the way you do that is you click shift and you click one, and then you click this up here as well, and then you right click it and you create a group of drawings right here. And now what you have is all of these drawings grouped under this tab, and you can do this and get rid of them and do something else that you want to see on this chart. So if you're giving a demonstration with somebody, you can group everything, get rid of all of the old stuff, marked up that you had. Then you can delete all of this right here. And the way you do this is command and you pull and then you delete it, and then you can go back to your group. Pretty cool. And this can keep you super organized later on down the line. Now under this, there's a chat where you can talk to your fellow traders and see what's going on with them. You can share your charts, anything that you desire to talk about. Now down here you have your screeners, your economic news calendar, options, community feed, etc. The stuff that I was talking about before. Now if you click on this, you can see the news that is coming up in the market, which is something you definitely want to pay attention to, because when the news comes out, usually the price of things is pretty volatile. Now, if you click right here, you can have it only on high impact news, which means the stuff that is really going to affect the market. So you can turn that on, and now you know what's going on. Now, one of the useful tools that I use when trading is this right here, my long and short position. If you want to take a buy or a sell opportunity and you want to map it out, you can use this to see if you have a good risk to reward ratio. So I'm gonna click command and I'm gonna lock it onto this low right here, and then I'm gonna have this at the high. And when I'm trading with my futures account, all I do is right click it and go to create limit order. And right here you can see that this order is now able to be set. You can type in your trade, you set your order in. I'm gonna take 1 unit. This tells me how much I'm risking right here, $305 to make 460. Sounds good to me, so I'm gonna click buy limit. Now it's waiting to tap into that price. And if I want to get in right away, what you can do is move this up and it will trigger your order. Now you can see that I'm in this order right now. And if you go down and pull this pane up, you can see that I'm now actively in this order. This is your account balance right here. This is the unrealized P&L, which means I'm negative $10, which you can see right here as well. And this shows you the history of your trades, etc. And once price moves into profit, you'll be able to see. Now, if you want to exit out of this trade, you can just click this right here. If you want to move your stop loss up some, you can move that right there, modify, move that down right here, modify, and bam. If I want to close my trade out, you can click the right, close position, bam, trade is done. Now, let's say you have all of these things on the chart and you don't want to see them, you can click this button right here. It's going to get rid of all of them. But if you click it again, it'll have them show up again. Now, if you click right here, you can hide certain things. If I have an indicator up that I want to hide, then you can hide indicator. And now you can only see your drawings up here. And if you want to hide the drawings and not the indicator, there you go. There's really a bunch of useful tools in here. Instead of having to use this right here for a trend line, you can also go up to here and use a parallel channel. There's a ton of things that you can use to help you chart better. Now, there are different subscription packages when it comes to TradingView. You can still chart on TradingView, but you can only do certain things that they allow you to. And you can't save your chart progression either. So if you do all of these markups on your chart, they won't save it unless you have a subscription package. Now, one useful thing as well is, let's say you're way back here doing some chart analysis and you want to get back to the main screen. What you can do is double click this right here and it'll focus you in, and then you click this right here at the bottom right and it'll get you right back to where you want to be. And all you do to move your chart back further is you grab the chart and move it over, and you then scrunch this down a little bit, and now you have full range of motion again with your chart. If you want to also get to a higher time frame and you don't want to move your mouse to the top, all you have to do is type on your keyboard 1H and it'll put me on the 1 hour time frame. So now I'm going to talk about the tools that I like to use on TradingView. So right here you can see all of my favorite items. I love to use a parallel channel if I have a downtrend or uptrend that I want to follow. I love to use this for mapping out my structure points in the market. I love to use this to let me know whatever I need to know about this price at the moment. And this will make me know that I should be looking for sell opportunities right here. Right here we have the rectangle, which is good and very useful for mapping out your support and resistance lines. You have your Fibonacci retracement tool, which helps you gauge how far something is going to pull back before it continues. So if you see right here, we have this push down, then we have our Fibonacci retracement, comes back high into our Fibonacci and then continues down lower. We also have this little circle tool, which I'll sometimes use to map out my highs and lows of structure. And you can use this little trend line tool to maybe mark out when some liquidity has been taken or some orders has been taken, maybe highs or lows. Really, it's whatever you decide something should be used for. And if you want to get rid of everything on your chart, you go down to the bottom left, click remove, and it's all gone. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on post notifications so you can know when I'm dropping another video so I can help you become profitable. Free Discord link down below in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.